I'm Carmen Bott of The Wrestler's Edge. Today I'm going to talk about a training myth, and that's the training myth called variety. As a wrestler, your coaches have probably told you over and over again to keep practicing the fundamentals. Well, in the weight room and off the mat, really there is no difference. I'm very much a fundamentalist in that we have to get movements right. And a lot of the movements that we actually practice in the gym will actually transfer to the mats. Things like hip hinging, for example, level change. All of that is important to pack into your brain and get you ready for your wrestling season. Now, variety is something quite interesting to me because I see it all over the place on the internet. I see athletes trying new programs, especially new exercises. Before you try anything new, you have to ask yourself, is this going to help me? How is this going to impact my performance in a positive way? Just like nutrition, in the weight room, you want to have staples in your exercise diet. You want to have explosive power movements that involve hip explosiveness and ground reaction force, which means you're pushing your feet into the ground, you're getting full extension. What comes to mind? Probably jumping drills, maybe a pull, maybe a power clean if you're proficient. Do we need to deviate extremely away from these things in order to create variety in training? In my opinion, no. What variety really should be is variation in training loads throughout the year. So it's not so much that we're constantly changing your staple exercises. We're actually changing your sets, the number of reps you're doing, which is really your volume, and then perhaps your intensity with those lifts, like the amount of weight you're moving. So if we stick to some key exercises, you're actually going to get better at them because you're practicing them and you're ingraining those movements. Now, when it comes to specialized assistance exercises, this is where variety might come into play and might be beneficial. Let's say I have a list of 10, 12 exercises for the trunk and for the neck. Really key areas to be strong, to be able to withstand manipulation and force. Sure, maybe in this case, I manipulate the different exercises I use in the training program. I think it helps the athlete. It kind of keeps you guys fresh and keeps you, out of boredom. So you're like, okay, here we go. We're doing the same things all the time. You could also certainly manipulate some of the variety on your bigger lifts, maybe taking a back squat, taking it to a front squat, taking a barbell deadlift and moving it into a snatch grip, taking a barbell deadlift, moving it into a trap bar deadlift. But the fundamentals are still there. That's what we don't want to lose.